Well, welcome back. How you doing, Boo?
Not bad. Just trying to do the best I can every day.
That's what I like to hear, man. It's a beautiful fall day. It's October. Leaves changing colors, Halloween.
Yeah. I'm actually going to Salem, Mass for Halloween.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's
We're
that?
doing a trip. I forgot to tell you about that. But obviously we're going to take Titan's Ashes and go up to New England
Okay.
at the 29th of October for like 10 days.
Nice.
We're actually going all the way up to like Maine and back. We're going to Rhode Island, New Haven. And then obviously I'm a pizza guy too, so I'm going to try some pizza in New Haven and stuff
pizza.
like that. So,
What do you think about that? Cool. I don't know if you saw that episode with Joe Rogan and Elon Musk. They ordered a pizza, and Joe Rogan gets double anchovies and double pineapple. How would you think that would be?
That's disgusting as fuck.
I was thinking the same thing, but they both seem like they were highly enjoying it.
Anchovies is like, I noticed they offered that a lot on the Italian menus when I was in Italy.
Yeah.
So like,
they're supposed to be good for you.
Yeah. Oh, I believe it. It's a type of fish.
Mm-hmm.
So
you eat the whole fish though. Raw.
Pineapple. What would you call that? Pineapple. I don't even know. Pizza.
That's just called
weird.
Anchovy pineapple pizza.
Weird. They used to call Hawaiian when you put pineapple on it, though.
Yeah. But with the anchovies, I mean, maybe a Hawaiian anchovy pizza.
Yeah, definitely not something that I'm like rushing to go get. That'd be something you'd have to get me drunk and be like, "Hey, you want to try this?"
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
that's disgusting.
Yeah, Andy. So you're actually told me that you potentially might move to Phuket.
Yeah.
So what's that plan like?
Well,
like a simplified version.
Well, we're still seeing what's happening, but Phuket is like a cheaper version of Hawaii, and I'm a huge beach person, and Phuket also has mountains, so you get a little bit of everything there. I just love how like cheap the food is, and I don't know, the culture there is just so much more different than here. Like people are happy. You got fresh fruits that just drop into your hands from the sky. But I think we're going to stay here for a couple years, make a bunch of money and buy a really, really nice place in Phuket, maybe on the beach or in the mountains. Because I don't know if you saw my Snapchats, but just...
Yeah, no, that place is beautiful.
Taking a bike through the mountains.
What's something like that cost, though? Like, say like an average home. Like if you want... Like obviously like you live in Greenville. So say you wanted like an average home in Greenville, right? What would the cost of that look like in Phuket?
Well, Phuket's been famous for a long time, but it's still on the uprising. So they're constantly building like projects and condos and all these really nice homes. It's mostly for people to rent because people outside can invest, but they can't buy a home. So you would have to be Thai, but to invest, you can buy a pretty nice place. 3-bedroom, 2 baths for maybe $60,000. But there are places in Phuket that are like $40 million. Yeah.
But obviously Greenville's obviously more on the low end of
like here, average. Around here, yes, it's like normal. Yes. But you got to think you're in Phuket on the beach.
Yeah.
Or you're on an island that's surrounded by beaches and so much stuff to do.
No, so the cost is definitely you're in a better atmosphere.
Yeah, and these places are beautiful, man. Like they're new and they have pools in the condo and like it's immaculate. It's beautiful.
So you're saying I could like buy one of those for like $60,000 as an investor though?
Yeah. And what's cool is that it's on I'm telling you, if you buy a $60,000 place there right now, I bet in 5 years, 10 years, that thing's going to be worth $200,000. Everybody's trying to go to Phuket, Thailand. Everybody's trying to move there.
I'm actually like intrigued because
I think it's a good investment.
If you move there, I could obviously Airbnb something and then if it's only $60,000, I mean, obviously that's financing for that wouldn't be hard anyway.
No.
Even from here.
I think it's going to be a great investment, but I think we're going to see what we want to do here. I mean, it depends. She might want to move to Florida.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. I think Phuket's really on the radar right now.
But
I'm super excited for it.
If you move there, obviously I'm going to be definitely going to Phuket a lot sooner than I anticipated.
Yeah, dude, you can hang out with some tigers.
Yeah. No, I'm down.
But I wish everybody could experience it. James Bond Island is beautiful.
No, because I'm actually like low key wondering if we're gonna get to that. Like when you actually move, because it's cool because it's like a 2 to 5 year plan.
Yeah.
Because
you know me, man.
Plans change too. That's what I mean. Like you said,
you know
me.
me.
You might do that and not want to move back. or
Yeah.
she might not want to go back or whatever you want to say.
You know me, man. I'm always planning for the future.
Yeah, that's good. No, that's no. Like I said, if you move there, it would even make it easier for me to invest there,
Yeah.
and then I'd have somewhere to go in between, or obviously room with you. But you get the point.
But yeah, I think you and Stacy would enjoy it. They got a lot of different unique food. Thai food's amazing in my opinion. Um, there's like I said, fruits that you've never even heard of that are over there that just fall from the sky into your hand. Everything's so cheap. It's
The
so
Isaac
beautiful.
Newton, sky's falling.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andy. So you were talking about, like, she says you have a lot of ambition. That brings me up to like something I've been like going over in my head this week and thinking, like trying to increment it into my life and be positive and be more ambitious, obviously. So like with that being said, like I always look at it like there is problem solvers and there's entitled bums. You know what I mean? You're either one of two type of people, usually. Not always, but you get the point. You can fall into that category. We all have that, friend we love or that family member we love that literally says they're going to keep doing stuff or they're going to do this or do that. You know what it is.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, yeah, it's cool. It's not as easy as you think. Or you know how people say, oh, must be nice. Or you get what I'm saying? Oh,
man, those people.
Yeah.
People don't see all the hard work that's behind all that. They think everybody just gets lucky. And, we grew up in the same neighborhood. We weren't lucky.
No, definitely not.
But, I'm fortunate for my family. We always had food on the table. But, the way I look at it is like, I feel like girls are more into people, and not everybody. I'd say like 80% of girls are like into people. Men are 80% into things. So I would say like electricians, they're more into things. So like they're problem solvers and they're good at fixing things and seeing things in a different way. And women are more like they're in the people, they're nurses and stuff. So that's the way I look at it. And everybody has like their own different thing they're good at. But
no, I completely agree because like obviously like if you got someone that's a problem solver, that's your way to make money. You have to solve someone's problem to make money, and that's where like sometimes when I have a problem, like right now I have 2 turnovers going on, so it means I got 2 rentals not making money. See, where like instead of having that like
which they need to cut you a check for all this money lost, but
yeah, but either way. When you do that, well, I'm going over 2 turnovers on top of that. Like I'm in an eviction process right now on top of that. So it's like, instead of like looking at it as a bad way, it's like, no, I get to fix it up, do this and do that. And then I get more money. There's money to be made now. Now I get to go, instead of looking at it as a bad way, like, no, I got to get this done so I can make money. Not, I got to go spend money. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all mindset shift. Is like you have to look at it that way. Yeah. Because if you look at every problem as like, oh, why me? Or you get what I'm saying. You know how it is. Like, why does this happen to me? Well, I don't know. Why the fuck not you? You know what I mean? It's like, what makes you so special? Like, seriously, there's people that have lost a husband today. There's people that lost a son today, a child. And it's like, why not?
Nobody knows. Everybody has a story, and that's why you got to be nice to everybody. But I have a problem with, and I'm not the slimmest, but I still hit the gym and everything. But I feel like I just have a problem with people that are fat and just sit there and bitch about everything. I don't have any respect for those people. I think you need to be a little somewhat motivated, in life because you only have one. Don't you want to like be somewhat happy in it? So
I just seen a quote that said you have 2 lives, but you learn the one and you live the one and appreciate the one. You see what I'm saying? So but it's like an idiom, almost.
Yeah.
But I resonated with that so much. I'm like, because back when you're like 20, 21, 22, you think you're 10 foot tall and bulletproof. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I still think that.
Yeah. So it's like, I know, but no, I get what you're saying though. It's like, you got to be careful. You know what I mean? And that's where it's like, speeding on a motorcycle. We've, speeding in cars.
I've wrecked a motorcycle.
Exactly. So it's like, you never really know. So, and then now, I feel like I resonate with that like saying it's because now I'm like out here looking and like life is precious. You know what I mean? You never know when your last day is gonna be.
Listen, there's gonna be people don't see it coming, but you're gonna have a day where you're completely miserable because something bad's gonna happen. Whether it's like a family member passing away, your mother, or there's gonna be dark times ahead. And as you get older, it's gonna get harder. So you just have to appreciate every day. You have to be positive, and you need to make some goals to accomplish so you can make people that you care about happy. It's all about having a strong mindset and loving yourself. And that's nobody here said life was easy. You just have to keep pushing.
It's a
And
journey, not a race.
exactly. So you can never compare yourself to others. So you should be happy for other people because your day's coming if you work really hard at it.
Yeah, I believe in karma.
Mhm.
Like you get out what you put out. It's just like that. Like when I was younger, when someone's like, you can do anything you believe, if you set your mind to it. You remember that? Like, and obviously, if you're 5'3", you're not going to be a basketball player. Like, I get that. Like, but on like,
I wanted to be an NFL football player,
Yeah.
man.
you never know if you tried harder, did something,
Yeah.
maybe took steroids.
It's too late for
seriously.
me, but
No, obviously, though, but people don't realize that. Like most people, they're going to take that competitive edge. You get what I'm saying? So that's all there is to it.
I like speaking of that though, I like how the new woman just asked me questions like out of nowhere, like what did you really want to be when you grew up? And I told her I was like NFL football player, but I said
that's more of a dream,
That's more of a dream.
Yes.
I mean, don't let your dreams be dreams. But I said, you know what? I thought about it. I used to really, really want to be a videographer, to go to Africa and fly a drone and shoot like a lion getting a zebra or something. I thought that would always be cool. Like, I love animals. I love filming. I love editing. I got that whale I turned into National Geographic. That would be a dream job, but the ultimate dream job for me is to be able to travel and do video editing, making videos of my my travels and where I've been. So like, I made a Phuket video, a Singapore video. There's more coming, but that's on my Safner Productions page.
No, that's awesome.
That's the dream goal, is to get big enough through social media where I can travel, make money for it. Maybe like Sam Coulter, he has DJI that sponsors him. They just give him a bunch of free cameras, all the new stuff that comes out, and he just makes videos with them. He's super talented. But at the end, that's my dream goal. So
it's not a bad goal. That's definitely something that, financial freedom too. Things
well,
like
what
that.
about you? Because you guys have like your cross home care where you take care of like older clients, and you have your business where you own houses and rentals. I'm sure that wasn't like your dream.
Well,
I mean, you're very successful, which is great. But what was your dream?
What was my dream? I actually wanted to go to college. Was part one of a dream.
Oh, I went to college.
I wanted to be an engineer. But like it wasn't in the cards. Like I have.
But instead,
like
you worked really hard.
Yeah,
and you put Stacy through school, so that's something to look up to.
No,
so I know she appreciates it every day.
Yeah, no doubt. That was a thing I was proud and willing to do. Ultimate love test. Put someone before yourself.
It shows too how much work you guys put into this relationship. So, like it shows.
Yeah, no doubt. Trust me, it hasn't been easy.
No, I'm just like, been ups and downs,
but nothing good in life comes easy.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, it's just no brainer. You gotta be a go getter. You gotta be a problem solver, not an entitled bum.
Yep. You gotta look at things and not. Oh
yeah.
What I've tell Zom this all the time. I was like, there's 3 types of people. There is, ambitious, smart people who are successful. They talk about, accomplishments, ideas. There's average people that talk about events, the next football game. They have like little knowledge in investing and stuff. But dumb people always talk about other people. And that's the way I kind of I judge somebody.
Yeah.
I listen to them talk, and obviously there's first impressions. Somebody's not going to just come out and start.
Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah. No, that's perfect example, like you were saying. No, I agree with that completely. Because if you just shut your fucking mouth sometimes and listen, people will show you who they are.
There's a reason why God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth, dude.
Yep.
Even though I talk a lot.
I do. I talk a lot too. But you have to, that's another thing I always say. You have to remain teachable. You're never a master of shit unless you've been doing the same damn thing.
There's always someone that's better
life.
than you out there.
There is. Unless you're like a John Jones or something, I don't want to hear you talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. Like, if you're...
Or Sam Corder in video editing. Like, he's way better than I am.
Like, if you're not a true, like, 1%er, which obviously 99% of people aren't, you really don't have the respect to talk shit. And you better be doing better than somebody.
Because you can tell when people are jealous. Because, like, I'm not going to lie, I'm not the smartest, but I can see... Like, looking back, I think I got some wisdom from this because I am not one of the smartest people. But it always seems to be, like, people that aren't that smart or jealous. Like, it's kind of like the Democratic Party in my eyes.
No, I completely agree. It's like the people that are lazy that won't do their own research.
And it's the people that aren't, like, competent and that have intelligence that are jealous of the people that are intelligent. And I feel like I saw that. Like I said, I'm not the smartest guy. But I think being able to step back and admit that to myself instead of being a jealous person has made me really grow.
No, that's phenomenal. I see you've been growing in the last 3 years, like in a positive way.
Yeah.
But like we were saying, like when people say like must be nice, and I'm like in the back of my mind, I'm like, you have no clue what I've dealt with.
I know.
And
I've seen this. It's funny when I moved back, we started hanging out again. I saw the stress between you guys, and the hard work, and it was a bumpy road between you two. Yep. And then now, like, you guys made it. And you guys are like the happiest people I've met.
Yeah. Now.
Seriously. It's funny when you see somebody like online and maybe you hang out with them once, you're like, wow, they're really happy. But when you really hang out with people, you're like, okay, maybe it's not as good as you think. But no, you guys are genuinely like doing great.
Yeah.
So.
No, and then that's where it's
that's something I look up to, and I hope I can be there soon. So.
No, I appreciate that, Andy. But yeah, like we were saying there too, is like, people, like, it's just like even welfare. You said that's a sore subject because people are on it, you know, all that stuff. It's like, when you look at that, it's like, it was meant to be like a hand up, not a hand out. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's hard to see, like, these people that, like, don't work. Because I have tenants that are like that. You know what I mean? They don't work. Their rent's paid. Their bills are paid. You know, endless amounts of food. I even had to do a lady moved out. We'll put a picture up. Left a ton of food in the fridge, all the condiments, everything, and just straight left it. Like, must be nice to have all that free money that you just don't give a shit about.
Right.
You know, that's like one of those examples that, like, the entitled side.
You know, I want to go ahead. Sorry.
And people are, no, you're good. But people keep making the same mistakes over and over again. Like somebody that's been married 4 times, oh, don't get married. Well, how many times you been married? Oh, 4? Well, what the fuck did you not learn from the first 3? You know, no, seriously, like, that's one of the examples. I'm not saying, because obviously every relationship's different, but the bulk of it is like, maybe you were the problem.
What's crazy is, like, I feel like some people, like, I mean, I think we're all guilty of this, but I've seen it too. Like, it's almost like we can psychologically see the problem, but we can't do anything about it sometimes. But that's when you got to take a step back and be like, okay, what am I doing wrong here? And that's when you got to, like, really, I think that is working on yourself and improving. Accountability for yourself. And a lot of people don't have that.
No.
And nowadays. And I'm glad I do now, because I never used to. I used to point fingers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's easy to throw someone else under the bus. And it's like, at what point is it like, no, I fucked up. It's like, yeah, you might have fucked up too, but it was my fuck up that led you to fuck up on top of it.
Yeah.
Take ownership. And that's something about being successful, is like, you have to, you know, people are going to fail you. It's inevitable.
You know what I like about being older, though, is I really don't give a fuck what people think.
No,
I'm starting to care less and less. Except for the people like, you know, like you and
exactly.
You know, like my girlfriend or, you know, family.
Mom, brothers, aunt.
Yeah.
You know, cousins, select few. No, I get that. It's true, because it's like, I barely see them. I see them like twice a year. Like, who the fuck cares what you think? I literally, like, have to remember the last time I seen you based off a picture sometimes.
Right.
So it's like, you have no way. And that's the problem, is like, there's a book, I've never read this book, right? But I should, but I've listened about it, and, like, I've done a lot of research, so, like, I don't feel like I have to read the book. But one day I will, when I got more time. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a Get Over Yourself or something like that. You know what? It's called Get Over Yourself. And it's so true. Like, you're your own worst enemy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is true, man.
Nobody gives a fuck about you. You're not the center of attention. You're not.
And nobody's going to come in and hand you everything. You know, you got to fucking work hard for it. I mean, unless, you know, I don't know. I want to get into fucking taxes, dude. I can't stand taxes.
No, I agree. And the funniest thing is, I was going to talk about that too. So it's like it works.
Yeah.
It's 80% of the or 1% of the population pays 80% of the tax.
Mm-hmm.
Like your big, and 1% is obviously like your billionaires and huge, ungodly amounts of money. Like some of these people have so much fucking money that if you were to count it in dollar bills, people would die before they counted it.
You know, it's always funny too because Bernie Sanders is like, "Oh, tax the millionaires." He becomes a millionaire. "Oh, tax the billionaires."
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they're the ones that who do you think's keeping this country running?
Yes.
Like, just you
How much-
solely
yeah.
just pays a shit ton of taxes.
No. It's like, how much more do you want them to fucking pay?
Yeah.
And then that's where, like I said, like people that are on assistance and this, and it's generational. Like you can look up, the government has statistics on this. So like, I'm not just talking out my ass.
Yeah.
You got like 3 generations of people that, never had like a father figure, and they just kept popping babies out.
It's all about culture.
And yeah, that exactly. And they keep popping babies out, and they free housing, free this, free food, free medical, free. And it's like, and then their kid does it, and their kid does it. It's like, statistically, this is not working.
Mm-hmm.
You got 3 generations of it, a handout. You're talking, these people are getting their life paid for 40 plus years.
Yeah.
And then they were already on food stamps. Their mother was on it when they were children. So now you died at 80 on food stamps, and you were getting it since you were a baby. 80 years.
And it's funny, those
shit.
people that are on welfare having, this is a statistic too, more people on welfare having kids more than people that are, that go out to work every day and make
Yeah, because
money.
they can't afford them. They're incentivizing. I know it sounds bad, but it's like, at the same time, who's the dumbass? The one struggling to work their ass off, or the 2 sitting at home with children not working?
Yeah, dude. I mean,
They're enjoying their kids every day.
and that's what I love about Trump. He believes in a strong economy is a strong America.
Yeah.
People don't see that either, but
You have to work.
these, like Joe Biden, these Dems, they want to just have all these people come over, and then they want to pay, what was it, $300 a month they get in cash. They get a free cell phone. They get free food stamps. What is going on? They don't care about Americans.
No. And then they're burning our flags now.
Yep.
Because we're trying to boot them out because they're illegal.
They don't know what genders they are.
Yeah.
And it's our own people are for that.
Yeah.
Just because they hate Trump. You can just see
You
how
hate
loony
somebody
these
so
people
much
are
that
going,
you
man.
want to add, like, you made a huge problem out of this.
Well, I could have a whole segment on this, so we won't get that into it.
No,
But,
that's what I mean. Like,
but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We'll be coming out with more.
yes.